And now, another moment in the history of Stafford County.
And now, another minute in the history of Stafford County. This is George Mason, founding father and author of the Virginia Declaration of Rights. George Mason drafted the Virginia Declaration of Rights in May of 1776. The Virginia Declaration was the first constitutional document to protect individual rights, and it served as a blueprint for later founding documents and as a model for other state government. Thomas Jefferson even used the Declaration as a frame for the first part of the Declaration of Independence. Most notably, Mason's work was used for the basis of the federal Constitution's Bill of Rights, authored by James Madison. Mason's declaration guaranteed that all power of the federal government would be vested in and consequently derived from the people. This revolutionary phrase was used directly in the Bill of Rights. Now, you may have known George Mason's writings were the base of the Bill of Rights, but did you know that George Mason received most of his education while living in Stafford County? In fact, Mason's family was originally from Stafford County. His father, grandfather, and great-grandfather were all named George. 3 generations of the Mason family lived in Stafford before George Mason IV. They moved here from England and established a long-standing plantation. But the Mason family moved to Fairfax before George was born. When he was 10 years old, Mason's father died, and the future statesman moved to his uncle's plantation on Marlborough Point in Stafford. Now, George did not receive any formal education, but his uncle, an attorney to George Washington, owned a vast library of information. Under his uncle's guidance and his own ambition, George educated himself in the classics, politics, and in current affairs. Highly educated may even be an understatement. George Mason was considered one of the leading intellectual minds of the colonial era. Quite an impressive accomplishment for someone who was educated almost entirely on his own. So the next time you turn on your television and see yet another political debate involving the Bill of Rights, you can thank Stafford's very own George Mason for having the foresight to guarantee that such debates will continue far into the future of America. And there you have it in a Stafford Minute.